That's why we're here to help you. I know
Where
it's going to be rough.
I started, when I was born? I had flat feet. No, I didn't just get flat feet.
You've had them your whole life, huh?
Yes.
Okay.
And had problems with them my whole life.
So what exactly are wrong with them?
They're flat.
Okay,
I
but
went from steel arches in my shoes to a cast on a foot for 6 months, and then on the other foot for 6 months. And did that for a couple of years. And got some good feet arch supports.
you did,
But
huh?
I think flagging. I think after I dropped the manhole cover on my foot years ago when I worked for a septic company, I ruptured the top tendon and didn't realize it, that I ruptured it, and continued to work. I didn't want to be a wuss, so I didn't tell anybody that I hurt myself. But it was pretty heavy, and it did hurt. And I guess I ruptured a tendon then. And since then I flagged for probably 6 years, and it just got worse. I was worse and worse, and now I'm walking on my tendons.
Your tendons and your ankles.
And my ankles.
Yeah.
There's a tendon that's slipped and popped that's underneath my so-called arch.
And which one of the muscles that you were worried about, or tendons, that if they had to reconstruct?
My Achilles tendon.
Yeah.
Cutting my Achilles tendon and lengthening it, and reconstructing my foot and reconstructing my tendons.
And that's on both feet?
Both feet.
And
mainly on my left right now.
And you're our only good groomer up here. And how you can stand to be on your feet, it's just beyond me.
It hurts, but the drugs have helped.
Yeah, but you don't want, do you want the drugs, or do you want your feet done?
No, I don't want the drugs. Never have.
You want your feet fixed?
I want my feet fixed. And I'll gladly get off the morphine and the Dilaudid and everything. And if I could get off of warfarin, I would do that too.
Well, tell me how long it's been that you've been going and getting this done, and them prescribing these kind of drugs.
I've been prescribed drugs for probably about 5 years through a pain management doctor. That's what she did. She managed pain. She did that well. She was a good doctor. Cathy, she's a good doctor. And then I go to an appointment one day, and all the doctors are gone. They all left. And I don't know why. She's MIA. So I don't have a care provider anymore. I asked my records to be sent to Arvada because they had a doctor there, and I wanted a doctor to be at the clinic that I was going to. And between those two clinics, they decided I didn't need to have any more Dilaudid.
But what about your feet?
They're not fixed.
And did they say they'd do anything about the feet?
No.
Have they looked at your feet?
Yeah, well, one hospital didn't bother.
That's with Catherine.
Really?
No, they don't really want to look at my foot. And on Christmas, I thought I had a heart attack, so the day after Christmas, I went into the emergency room to make sure that I didn't, or have a blood clot stuck, because it was really painful. And so I went in to have it. They did a CAT scan, and I was okay, which was good.
Yeah, but did you talk to them about your foot?
They didn't care. I took my shoes off so they could see them. You know, this is why I worry. It's my left leg.
Yeah.
I've had 3 DVTs in my left leg.
Okay,
I've got
what's that?
2 broken valves, deep vein thrombosis, deep vein clots.
Okay.
And 2 valves that are broken, so blood pools up. I have to wear those socks.
Compression socks.
Compression socks, yeah.
And who gave you the brace that you were wearing?
Boy, that was just one of them that I went to. Who gave me that? High Street Clinic.
Yeah, they prescribed it.
Yep. High Street Clinic prescribed that boot.
And how long did you wear it?
I didn't wear it very long at first, but lately I've been wearing it for the last 6 months maybe.
Oh, you've had to jury rig it because it's fallen apart.
It's fallen apart, yeah.
And nobody will do anything for you.
No. No, that one nurse looked at it and said, boy, that boot's seen better days.
That's pitiful in the U.S. today, you know.
I'm
Can't
going-
get help.
So,
You're on Medicare right now.
I'm on Medicare. Well, I'm approved financially. They threw me into a lottery, so I guess if my name gets picked, I have Medicaid, and if it doesn't, I don't. And there's a doctor in Fitzsimmons that would take my case right on. I have an appointment on the 14th, and he would take my case. But if I don't have Medicaid, he can't take my case. So I don't know what to do about that either.
well, he's probably going to have to call and say, look, she needs it. That's probably what's going to have to happen.
I don't know. All I know is Cathy needs help.
I have X-rays, but I can't afford an MRI. That's why I applied for the Medicaid in the first place, so I could get an MRI. The foot and ankle doctor
And I'm sure
told me my feet are messed up, but he can't tell me what my tendons are doing. That I need an MRI. You can't afford it. Get Medicaid. So that's what I did.
and I'm sure it's getting harder for you to work now.
Yeah, it is. Much.
Well, in a matter of fact, I'm going to say it. When you called last night, you were in just such pain, and I can hear that pain. It's not fake. This is
No.
bad, and we want to try
withdrawals
to get
are
you
bad.
help.
The withdrawals from the drugs that they took from me, that they put me on 3.5 years ago, they're bad.
Yeah, and then no relief for your feet.
True. No relief for the feet.
Just seems
Friends.
strange. It seems strange to me. They're worried more about your drugs instead of fixing you in the.
Well, I
US.
mean, the first MCPN clinic told me that because I had a medical marijuana card, they could not give me narcotics. So I let the card
Why
go.
did you get that? Why did-
Because I didn't have to take the Valium or the Flexeril if I could have the medical marijuana. There was no Valium or Flexeril. And then you go to work and they won't let you medicate before work, but they'll let you take the Valium and the Flexeril while you're at work.
Yeah.
So I had to get my pills back. And then they told me that they couldn't give me any narcotics if I had a medical marijuana license, or if I had THC in my urine, which I did. And then she told me that I needed to start weaning myself off, and I said, but my foot's not fixed yet. And
What did she say?
she said, wean yourself off. And I told her I had done that the week before I saw her. I took it down 4 milligrams.
Middle of November.
I took it down 4 milligrams for a week, and that was too much. And I said, you need to prescribe me some 2s so I can take it down 2 at a time. And I would love to get off your Dilaudid, even though they're going to put me back on it as soon as surgery's done. But, but to take me off cold turkey is just wrong. That's
Especially
too
after
hard for
5
me to
years.
handle. It's too hard for my body to handle. And I
So
haven't had a voice for a month, so I don't know what that's all about.
So the only way out of this is to have your foot fixed, your feet fixed.
Yes.
And
And I need somebody that's a podiatrist to look at my foot, because it is the flattest foot they'll ever see.
and its feet.
They call people in to look at my x-rays. If they call people in from the hallways, come look at this. And that's my feet, guys.
I think we got
I have the flattest feet you'll ever see in your life. But they're falling now.
last dish, please. I'll turn it down.
So,
Please,
Okay.
somebody help me.
Please, somebody help me.
I know that, honey, and the whole thing is she wants to be productive. She wants to be able to do things. My gosh, we're in our
I don't want to be
50s, and we don't want her crippled, and we need some help here. Please, please, please help her.
This is my good leg.
Okay, let's go ahead and
Let
I've
her
got this
describe
on.
it.
It's
Need
really
enough
down
light?
here. They need probably more light. Because that's what burns like fire.
On your right foot.
Yeah, my good leg.
This is her good leg.
And that's what hurts.
Tell them about the things you had in the legs. Is that the one?
It's all
on
on
this
the
one.
left one. And it's flat.
And
Flat
it's
as you can see.
very flat. I'm going to get on this side too. Show on this side.
There you go. Very flat. And it's
Way
falling.
Too close, son.
It is
Pull
falling.
out, son.
I will, just a minute.
These
honey.
3 bones here have fallen. I'm getting a callus there now. But it hurts here real bad. And this leg
Is her worst. She can barely walk
is
with
the one
this.
that hurts the worst. It hurts across here. This is the tendon that I ruptured first. This is the tendon that has slipped underneath here that I'm walking on top of. And this, to me, looks like dead skin. I don't know what it is. My ankle is constantly swollen. My foot is constantly swollen and discolored. And all of this back here hurts really bad.
I'll pull it out.
And then the blood clots have caused this. This is one of the valves that does not work. And this is where the other blood clot was. And the other valve is back here behind my knee that's not working. So all the blood flows back down to my foot if I don't wear those stockings. It hurts real bad right here. This is where a new pain has started. Where the bruise is. It just plain hurts.
That's why it hurts to me too.
When you have to take all 3 allotted in the morning just to get out of bed, and then that's your allotment, so that's what you take for the day. It's bad when you can't walk on either foot.
And you can tell there where she always keeps it all wound up with tape or with elastic, and also with her pressure socks. And she really needs the help. She can't hardly even get up. Right now I'm just making her sit there so I can show this. Let's show the other foot out here too. Please. Oops, sorry guys. Please guys. Please doctors. We need your help. Look at her.
If you know
Please
anything
help
about
her.
podiatry, can't go sideways anymore. I can do pretty good with this foot. This one is pretty much up and down, and that's it. I can't go sideways. I used to walk on the side of my feet so I didn't make a suction on the floor. I can't do that anymore.